the real skill, if you can get it right, is how you frame the case.
Right. So tell us about that.
Well, because one of the things that amazed me as I became a lawyer was to realize that in virtually every case, there are lawyers on both sides who think they're right. 70% of the cases, certainly 80% of the cases. So why do they both think they're right when only one side can be right? And I think it goes to the question of how you frame the case, what you think the case is about, what you identify as the issue in the case. And I think if you can persuade the judge that what you think the case is about is what the case is actually about, you're halfway there. And so I do spend a lot of time thinking about what's the issue that I want the case to decide, because if you can frame the issue, then you can turn the whole case to your advantage. In the Constitutional Court here, they made a rule that you're entitled to 10 minutes of argument uninterrupted. And it's actually quite a useful mechanism, because in 10 minutes, you can tell the court what the case is about and frame it. And if you get the framing, if you frame it correctly, and B, you can persuade the court that your framing is right, then I think you're more than half of the way down the road.
Wow.
And you fail when you don't frame it right. I think that's what it's all about.
And then of course that's precious real estate, that 10 minutes. So you've got to really, really think. And how much time do you spend thinking about what am I going to say in that first 10?
I write it out word for word, and then I write it out again, and then I write it out again. And I take very great care with that, because it's a precious opportunity. You never get that in a court. You usually seldom get it in a court. And you know that as you're talking, they're thinking about the questions. And after the 10 minutes are up, they're going to start asking you questions. So you've got to really, it's a great opportunity. I think it's a very good rule.